Let's go across the league. Give me the starting quarterbacks in the CFL. I'll give you I'll pair them with an F1 driver.
Let me hear that. Okay, so let's start out west then.
Okay,
let's start out
do it.
west.
Let's do it.
We're gonna go with where the Grey Cup is gonna be played this upcoming season. With the BC Lions, we got Vernon Adams. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, so he is Sir Lewis Hamilton. Okay, a couple reasons. One, swag, quiet confidence. Also, Lewis Hamilton should have his 8th championship. He was done dirty. I believe, I won't name any names, but in prior stops in his CFL career, I believe Vernon Adams Jr. was done dirty. However, he's better, not bitter. He continues to move on. And the other aspect is, Vernon Adams Jr. is the only brother that's a starting quarterback in the league. And Vernon Adams Jr. is Lewis Hamilton is the only brother that's on the track. So there you go. I pair one LSB light-skinned brother with another. So Vernon Adams Jr. is Sir Lewis Hamilton.
I like that. We're gonna go now to Alberta. Man, this could be tricky because we're anticipating the McLeod Bethel Thompson to make a comeback in the CFL. But I'm going to give you options, either McLeod or your favorite, Trey Ford. Your call, your pick.
I appreciate the flexibility.
Yes.
I ain't got no worries. I'll give you both.
Ooh.
I'll give you both. Fernando Alonso is McLeod Bethel Thompson. Veteran. Doesn't need to be doing this anymore. Doesn't need the money. Doesn't need the frame. Loves the craft and has been brought in by a team who's papered up to not only help them compete, but to help them groom a young buck. Who's that young buck? It's the Canadian hope, Trey Ford, or Lance Stroll.
Come on.
Who is Canadian. So we've got a youngster who's pushing, who has a great career ahead of them, but we're just letting it marinate. Not quite your time. We've got the savvy vet that's going to be a teammate. There's no ego involved. I'm not trying to steal your fame. There's no shame in my game. I am elongating the legacy of my career, still competing at a high level, but I'm also using this time to bring along a new one.
I like it. Moving on over to Manitoba. The Bombers. Sir Zach, future Hall of Famer, Collaros. Talk to us.
You said it last week. The standard is the standard, and the standard in the CFL has been the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. We could talk about, did they win the last game of the year, the last 2 years, but for the last, 5 years, because there was, a year that we missed. The best franchise has been the Bombers. The best franchise in F1 has been Red Bull. The leader, the guy who I think for me has the mantle as the best QB right now, Zach Collaros, clearly in F1, that's Max Verstappen. Love him or hate him, he's got the conch right now. Both guys don't need the media, let's say. Don't necessarily enjoy all that comes with being the best because they just want to focus on being the best. Max Verstappen famously was not into year one of Drive to Survive. At its height, he opted out for years. Like, yeah, you can miss me with all this. And so Zach has not been as outwardly acrimonious in his relationship with the media. But if Zach was never asked to do a sit-down interview again, I think he'd be just fine. He just wants to grind tape, get better, go out and compete with his boys, and Max Verstappen is the same way. And I can't knock it because that's what? Both are competing at the highest level.
Too true. He did bounce around until he got comfortable in Winnipeg, and now everybody knows it's just a matter of time until he calls it a career, and the time will be ticking for that HOF. Listen, now we're going to the great province, La Belle Province of Quebec. Talk to us about the MVP himself, Cody Fajardo.
So this one was also tough because it's like, ooh, Do I give him a French driver? Do I go Alpine or go Pierre Gasly? Right? Do I play to the base? But no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. This is someone, again, still at the top of their game. Hasn't necessarily been easy, bounced around, but is now in a great car, doing great things. Cody Fajardo, for me, Carlos Sainz Jr. Someone, again, marketable, great face, very accommodating when it comes to the fans, the media, the team. And it's hard not to root for him, and it's hard not to root for Cody Fajardo. So that's who I got.
The story, the journey, the redemption, getting released from Saskatchewan and getting right back to the top. Cody Fajardo, I love that comparison.
Physical driver too. It's not afraid in tight turn just to put his wheel on you, just box you out of position. And
he is
Cody. Sometimes he plays the position of quarterback like a fullback.
100%, 1,000%. It's hurt him in the past or not, but right now he is the reigning Grey Cup champion and Grey Cup MVP, and we can't wait for what he's gonna do next season.